Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I know I don't usually do voiceovers for the speed builds, but I feel like this one was really necessary. It's super long and I don't even know where to start. I am so like exhausted by this. I decided to totally renovate the Goth family house. I was just like, I was looking at previous builds I did, and I had a few that were the houses that just like come with the game. I had one in particular that my sim had lived in it for a while, and I decided to keep her there for whatever reason, because I never do that, but I decided to keep her there, and the house ended up evolving into like this massive structure and it was really, really awesome. So then I was just like, oh, what if I just do basically the same thing to the Goth house ish? So I decided to just totally change the house and make it almost unrecognizable. Just because I picked the Goth house because I don't really like the way it was done to begin with. Like I feel like I get that they're like the Goth house, you know, they're dark and whatever, but I don't know. I just don't like it. So I changed the house. I totally redecorated the inside. I changed a whole bunch of stuff. Like I left some of the little like peaky trim. Or I don't know what it's called. It's the stuff that it's like between the columns. You can't really see it. Honestly, I don't even know why I kept it. You can't see it, but it is there. It's a little peaky trim. Yeah. So I left that. I kept the shape of the house. I didn't knock down any walls, so there's that too. I cleaned up the landscaping, there's the peaky trim. See the gray stuff at the top above the columns? That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, yeah, but the house just took me forever to do. Like I ended up like messing with the columns a whole bunch, especially because my color change tool is broken somehow. When I try and use it to change the color of objects, it just doesn't work. It brings up the little menu with the colors. It allows me to choose a new color, but then it doesn't change it. So what I was doing was I was just kind of overlaying the same item over, like with the columns. I just chose the same column in a different color and just put it on top of the existing one using the move objects cheat. But then I eventually go back and delete them and put in and leave just the white ones that I wanted, and then I changed them all together, and it took forever. I ended up cycling through like all of the windows and all of the doors because I don't like the windows and doors that come with The Sims 4. Like the color variations to me are kind of bogus, and there's just like there's so many different windows and doors, and I don't know if maybe you can sympathize with me for this, but there's so many windows and doors from like The Sims 3 that I really, really miss, and they're just not available in The Sims 4 unless you use custom content. And I'm sure you can see that like I do have a fair amount of custom content. It's just when I build things that I'm going to post, I try not to use any of the custom stuff, just so if you want to download it and use it, you don't really have any missing items unless you just don't have the same expansions that I do. That being said, I do typically use a lot from the Parenthood pack because it's my favorite. I absolutely love the items that came with it. So you'll see even in this house, there's a lot of, the couches and just various decorative items that come with that expansion. This build took forever. It took me 3 hours to do. Luckily I was able to cut a lot of stuff out and shorten it down to about 28 minutes with screenshots at the end, but it did originally take me 3 hours, and a lot of that is just my own indecisiveness. Like I said, I was cycling through the windows and the doors and then trying to words are hard, okay? Trying to find various clutter items that I wanted to use without really reusing the same items over and over again was kind of a challenge for me, because I really like clutter in my builds. Like I think it makes it look more realistic. And there's just not a lot available unless you use custom content, and I feel like a lot of my custom stuff is clutter items. If the EA could just put out a pack of just like clutter stuff, that would be fantastic. But yeah, so a lot, had to do with that. And then, just the time it takes redecorating and everything. There's so many different items that I liked, and I wasn't exactly sure the direction I wanted to go in. With this reno, I just wanted to change it, and I like to go into things without a plan just to see where it takes me. So I, stopped and started this build a lot throughout the day to take breaks and to take care of my wee ones. I have 2 little ones at home, so and I homeschool one of them, so I wanted to be able to do this while still, being a parent. So I stopped and started a lot, but it was good. It gave me time to really think about, what I wanted to do and where I wanted to go. But you'll notice I changed my mind so much. Like, I don't think there is any part of the house that stayed the way I had it originally. I think I changed like everything at least twice, because I liked it at the time, and then I didn't like it anymore, or I really liked it, and then I found an item or a wallpaper, something I really wanted to use, and it just didn't go with everything, so then everything had to be changed, and it was just really time consuming. But I hope you guys like the direction I took the house in. I typically like builds that are really bright and, I don't know, I guess, I don't want to say suburban, but I guess it does kind of have that look. But hey, it matches the neighborhood. At least there's that. I think I might actually do a video too where I like make over the Goth family. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. About remaking them, because I don't know. It's not that I don't like the Gothic style. I think it can be done really, really nicely, but I think that the Goth family as a whole, the house included, was just like way too stereotypical. Like, I get it, goth, dark, whatever, but yeah, I think it was just way too stereotypical, and I did not like the way the house was decorated at all. I feel like, I know like it came with the base game, but I think they could have done so much better than what they did. It was just very empty and cold, and just like everything was red and black and dark. Like, I feel like you can do Gothic without just being ridiculous about it, and I think EA was just ridiculous about it. I mean, look, everything's red except for Cassandra's room, which is purple, which I pretty much kept that purple scheme because I kind of liked it for her, and I think it's cute. And I used that that purple and gray like ombre wallpaper that I really, really love, so I did keep that. But yeah, I wanted to just brighten everything up, make it more realistic looking, I guess, like a place where people actually live, and not like a red house or like a Halloween type house. Not that there's anything wrong with Halloween, it's one of my favorite holidays, but yeah. But I tried to just brighten it up and make it look a little bit more modern and a little bit more believable as a place where people would live. I love those curtains. I love those curtains so much. The pattern on them is the same pattern I have on a rug in my living room, and I love it. Anyway, let me know in the comments below what you think of the house. If there's anything you would change or anything you really like or don't like, let me know. I'm going to leave the link in the description so you can download it from the gallery if you want, like I usually do. with all of my builds. If you enjoy the video, please leave me a like. It means a lot. Also, comment and let me know if you think I should do a video making over the Goth family. If I do, I'll probably use custom content though, because I love the various like makeups and hairstyles and things. But anyway, let me know in the comments below. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. I'll see you later. Bye.